Today, from London, England,
the snow continuing to pile up at game time, and we are underway here in London. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
But right away, they'll change the look. First play, first pass for Brady. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Off play action. Here's Bennett. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw here. Bennett. That quick throw there is incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last...
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw, Bennett. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Here is 3rd down and 4. And Bennett will look to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson.
97 yards.
And the Vikings have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession.
Akers hit. He coughs it up.
And the Vikings pick up the football. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
We've got plenty of weather here today. We've got some snow going on, and they've come out of a dome. And there have been 2 ways of getting ready for this. Some have said, don't worry about the weather. Just practice in your normal conditions and handle it on game day. And others have said,
he's got a man, complete. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it is 28-0. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Vikings pick up the football.
Starting to get the sense throughout the league that more of the special teams coordinators give their guys the green light to bring the ball out because everyone wants big plays to happen. I don't know if that philosophy will hold after that era there, turn it over that deep in their own territory.
Do guys go rogue there a lot based on feeling?
I think a lot of them just sense that they can make a play and make a huge one to help their team. And they have to have that athletic arrogance about themselves. And every now and then, though, it'll cost them. And that's what we just saw there.
Eluding the pressure right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Now a The give to Peterson running left. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings open the lead up to 34-0.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Tucker with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And that one is his second fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Peterson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Vikings have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground. And he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And a route is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Bennett looking to throw.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Peterson is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, this has all the makings of a landmark day running the football. He scored 3 times now. We haven't hit the quarter break.
You think back to Alvin Kamara, Christmas Day 2020, 6 touchdowns, which tied Ernie Nevers, the Hall of Famer. He's halfway there already. Some fancy footwork in the early going.
Tucker with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So after the run for a yard, here comes 2nd and 9 from the 26.
To throw is Bennett. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
Here's Ethan Evans now.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated.
It got his man complete.
Now he's into the clear again.
Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the Vikings have got it on cruise control. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they've put up. I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this league could become.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it as we resume action. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. And he loses the football a second time.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoid. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football for another side. But if you focus on the positive half, with this pick 6, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the second quarter. My goodness.
I love the expression. My goodness, indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play. And if you're on the field, you've got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The football going back to the Rams now.
And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Bennett now off play action. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now Bennett, an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Ethan Evans on now to punt.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. It's a 69-yard punt. 69 yards. Wow. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Brady.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Vikings are able to add on to their first-half lead.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles.
And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And the Vikings pick up the football. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy, sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Vikings just continue to roll.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The offense trots back out, ready for this next drive. There's the running back, Cam Akers.
They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to him when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here comes the Rams punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him.
And that's caught at the 25. Touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings extend their lead yet again.
Tucker now to add the point after. And the route is on here in this first half. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
LA readies for its next possession.
And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise...
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. That penalty is declined.
What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles, but they've got...
The ball comes out, and the Vikings pick up the football.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. Touchdown, Vikings!
Justin Jefferson
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Vikings are pouring it on.
Tucker with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
LA set to take over again on offense.
Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Akers hit. He coughs it up. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings.
Well, Charles, I mean, things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline. Or flip it over after that fumble return for a touchdown. Better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first-half performance.
And, partner, I know the saying in the NFL goes that no lead is safe. But I will say that this one seems pretty secure. And if we continue to see plays like that, I'm going to switch back and say this lead is safe.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going.
Brady now on first down. It's caught inside the 25. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They give him a gain of 38. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They run over center with Peterson. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half.
Brady going to shift him around.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Touchdown. A great effort there.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Minnesota. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And running with power here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play. Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Brady now on first down.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 80. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings are able...
We are in the 4th and final quarter, as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. On first down, Brady.
That's laid out deep for Rice.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. 74 yards. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. Following the fumble recovery, Brady looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Brady fighting to stay upright. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A big play there for Minnesota. And even 40 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Brady.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson.
It's a gain of 34.
And even with the game seeming in hand, They're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Throwing now is Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. To throw is Brady. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Now Brady. He's going to air one out. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Brady.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And this is caught at the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Brady going to look to throw. He's got a man complete.
There he goes again.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. So after the INT, it's Brady.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are statistics, numbers, the whole deal. But my question is, how does one team come ready to play, and the other one, obviously, not ready at all?
Well, I mean, I obviously don't have an answer to that, but that was the story from the get-go. One side was awake and ready, and the other just seemed to sleep.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.